Hello, this is Nitin, founder of contractorbhai.com, and we are going to talk about interior design style for Indian homes. So why should we know about design style? So if you are in process of doing home renovation or you are planning to do interior of your home, then it is important that you understand or you know something about common design styles. By common I mean the important design styles which Indian homes can utilize. Okay, so once you know about design style, your communication will become easy. So if you want to talk about some themes, concepts, colors, or you are in shop for finding materials, so all this process will become easy if you know the design style. It will help you understand what you like and what you don't like, and it is kind of personality check. So once you know the top common design style, you will be clear in your mind that what kind of things you want in your house. Okay, so modern interior design style, we are going to talk in great detail about this. We are going to talk a minute or two extra on this style, because this is like base of lot of other interior design style. Okay, so what is modern interior design style? Before we talk about that, it emerged in 20th century. So by 20th century it means between years 1900 till 2000 and early 20th century. Okay, so India was we got independence in 1947. So most of this ideas were emerging in Europe for modern interior style. And to understand modern interior style, there are certain aspects which are very, very important to understand this particular style. It always has clean lines, straight lines. So if there is less curve, there is going to be less dust. So you have to spend less time in cleaning your house, keeping it clean, and there is less maintenance. So any lines which you find in furniture, sofas, wall, any pattern, any design which is made, it will always be with clean lines, straight lines. Okay, there will be minimal or absolutely no use of curvature or curvy lines, things like that. Okay, there is lot of emphasis on minimal things. So you have to design your house, design your room with minimum things. So less design is more elegant. This point is very difficult for some of the homeowners to understand. Okay, when you're planning for home interior, there is a lot of enthusiasm in beginning, and some homeowners think that I want to do a lot of things. Okay, but thing is, if you do less and if you can make your room look elegant, that is the best way of doing home interior. Okay. In modern interior, there is a lot of usage of natural materials, wood, metal, fabric, leather. Lot of importance to getting natural light. So all your windows, balconies, doors, all the sources of natural light, you shouldn't block them. You should try to utilize as much natural light as much as possible. Okay, colors are very easy to eyes. So they are neutral, they are bright, they are some shade of white or beige or grey. Beige means something creamy, some shade of creamy browny color. Now modern interior design, one particular aspect or arrangement is very popular, which is of open kitchen. Now what is meaning of open kitchen? So kitchen is usually always a separate room, and there is a wall which makes it a separate room. But in modern design, there is a idea that you remove the wall. Okay, and instead of using whole wall to partition and separate a room, you use a small structure like this, which becomes a breakfast table. Okay, and it is very functional because it is getting used as breakfast table. From the other side, it is getting used as storage, and this small breakfast table is kind of acting as a partition, and it is separating your kitchen area from the living area. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits of open kitchen, which is idea of the modern design style. Your room looks big, your living room will look big, and your kitchen will also look big. So these are all good points. There is a negative point. If you are cutting onion inside your kitchen, everyone who is sitting in living room and everyone who is in bedroom, everyone is going to cry. Contemporary interior design style. So contemporary, the first thing I want to sort out is, it is very difficult to pronounce. I always mess up while pronouncing it. You should pronounce it as contemporary. Okay, so it is contemporary design style. What is meaning of contemporary? Contemporary means rebellion. Okay, so there is a established standard of modern design style. Everyone is using it. But what do you do with it? You take modern design style and then you start adding things which are current, things which are latest. So whatever is the latest trend, latest materials, whatever you like, you add inside modern design style and it becomes contemporary design style. Okay, so it is similar, very, very similar to modern interior design style, but you are free to add the latest trend, latest materials into it. One thing which you will always see is that the surfaces, the big surfaces like wall, floor, the ceiling, these are in the lighter shades, but the furniture and the objects inside, the sofa and things like that, that will become highlight in your room. They are in the slightly darker shade. Okay, and that's how the contemporary living room or any room would look. We provide design service, and we have designed more than 5,000 homes, and most of these homes were done with contemporary design style, plus we added some Indian design touch to it. So I'll come to it at the later stage. So next design style we are talking about is Scandinavian interior design style. Now the first we discussed modern interior design style. Then contemporary design style was derived out of it. Scandinavian is derived from contemporary design style. Okay, so these are all taking inspiration from one another. Okay, so in Scandinavian interior design style, before we talk about Scandinavian design style, what is Scandinavia? So Scandinavian countries means Denmark, Sweden, and countries which are nearby. Maybe Germany also comes into that group of countries. And let's do one thing. So before we talk about this design style, I'm just randomly doing a Google test. So Scandinavian people, how do they look? Okay, you're planning to use their design style. Let's get a little familiar with their culture. Okay, so this is how people look. I'm searching for random weather picture. So how is the weather in Scandinavian countries? Okay, so there is, you see a lot of pictures in snow, lot of greenery, very beautiful images, right? And how does Scandinavian homes look? So these homes are extremely beautiful, right? So these are some homes. So this was just to get familiar with the culture, what exactly is Scandinavian. I did the Google test, and now coming to the design style. So Scandinavian design style is very similar to contemporary design style. Okay, but there is a lot of emphasis on natural materials, especially plants. So if I search for Scandinavian interior design style, let me search for style. Okay, you will see most of the rooms, it will have trees inside. So there is a lot of emphasis on bringing nature inside your rooms. So there is a lot of usage of plants, fabric, carpet, wall which is like concrete wall. Okay, there is a lot of simplicity. Okay, there is a lot of loose furniture. So a very, very oversimplified way of explaining would be, if you have a big spacious room and you went outside and bought ready-made furniture with right colors, neutral right colors, and you kept inside this room, it will be very, very similar to Scandinavian interior design style. Okay, There is usage of layers. So on the wall they will use texture, okay, and it could be in using tiles, using bricks, or in the paint. And on the floor there is texture. So there is no seamless floor, but they like to have floor with slight grooves, or the lines, horizontal and vertical lines in it, or maybe horizontal lines in it, right? Next is Indian traditional interior design style. So far we spoke about modern interior style, then contemporary design style, then Scandinavian design style. Now we are talking about Indian traditional design style. Okay, so before we understand that, there is one term which you have to understand, which is known as Indo-Saracenic architecture. Okay, inside India, in Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, and many other parts of India, you will see these old monuments, okay, monumental buildings. So these buildings have touch of Rajput architecture, it has Mughal touch, it has British touch. So there is mix of culture in these architecture, and this architecture is known as Saracenic architecture, Indo-Saracenic architecture. If I do search on Google, you will see all these buildings. So there is a Indian Rajput, Rajasthan kind of touch, Mughal touch, British touch into these buildings, right? So traditional design, if I search for traditional Indian design style, I see a lot of colors. There is a lot of bright colors. There is a lot of woodwork. There is a lot of details, right? So Indian design style has influence of different cultures. It has lot of natural materials. So marble floor, you will see pillars of wooden. It could be wood, it could be stone. Then the doors and windows are wooden. There is a lot of wood furniture. The colors are dark, okay, bold dark colors. There is use of antiques, and you will see solid wood work, and there is a lot of carving on it. You will see paintings. There is richness with the family history. If you have a room, you want to show richness of your family history, you have to use Indian traditional design style. Religious photos will be there. So there is a lot of details when we talk about Indian traditional design style. Now, if you are buying a 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK home in one of the metro city, one big city in India, I doubt you will opt for Indian traditional design style. Okay, but this style is there, so we have to take we will take a lot of inspiration from this. But so what design style are we going to use actually? So what is practical for our home? So for that purpose, the next design style, which is practical interior design style for Indian homes, how do we do that? We use contemporary design style, okay, and which will have a lot of clean lines, less clutter, and you will add Indian traditional touch in it. Okay, so you have a room which looks like a contemporary room, and you add some Indian traditional touch by adding some furniture, or you add jhula or paintings or some artifacts, and that's how you give the Indian traditional touch to it. Your final goal should be that that room should look easy on eyes. So if you are sitting in the room, it should look peaceful to you, okay? And anything you plan inside your room, you are planning to highlight a wall, or you're planning to buy a furniture, or you're planning to buy curtains or paintings or anything, always ask one question to yourself. Can you live in that room? You're going to live in that room for next 10, 15 years. So will it continue to look good for so many years? And if your answer is yes, then go for it. Okay. So this practical design style, we very commonly call it as modern Indian interior design style. So Indian design style is modern Indian design style, where we use contemporary style and we add some touch of it. Let me give you an example. So this room, if I remove this chandelier, this light, this painting and this jhula, if I remove these three things, it becomes a contemporary room. Okay, so this room has a lot of light colored background compared to the furniture inside. So furniture is bold color, it is getting highlighted, it is visible to eyes first, right? And there is Indian touch in this contemporary room by adding this chandelier, painting and this jeweler. So this is a good example of Indian design style. Okay. At Contractor Bhai, we have designed more than 5,000 homes, and we have done it all across India, more than 50 cities of India. We provide design service where we charge fees of 30 rupees per square feet, and so your carpet area multiplied by 30 rupees, that is our fees. In 10 to 15 days, we prepare complete planning, all the 2D drawings, 3D drawings, measurements, detail itemized estimate, and material list. So if you want to know anything about our service, please give us a call or fill any form on our website. So in this video, we covered the 5 design styles which you should understand, and this video gave a very brief initial introduction to it. Modern design style, contemporary design style, then Scandinavian design style, traditional Indian style, and practical modern Indian interior design style. So this is Nitin from contractorbhai.com, and thank you for watching.